So let's delve a little bit into AI. So AI is changing almost every corner of business. So, but before we get into that, I just have a quick question about you're developing something that sounds like it's quite technical, and you need people that are programmers to build something for you.
Yeah.
How have you found that? What are the challenges been because you're not a software engineer, are you?
No, I'm a chemical engineer. Doesn't really help.
That's right. So how have you found the journey of building a technical platform? Because essentially that's what you're doing.
Okay, I love that question. I'll tell you, it's gonna be a surprising answer. What I did is Alex, my co-founder, he's a computer science degree, and then when we started Covve, we wanted to make it very technically sophisticated, and I think that would be one of the biggest challenges we've had was the fact that we went very technical, very early on, and that's a problem. I was an engineer, Alex was all computers, and then our first recruits, which are now our senior team, technical team, were all software engineers, full stack, really deep into the engineering. So we built a very, very sophisticated platform. Now now this is very nice, and we're very proud of it right now. We're very proud of it now. That scales seamlessly stuff. But the problem is, Jeff, and I've been reading your blog, and I'm sure you know this. But it's interesting because looking back, I would never have done this again like this. So basically, what we did is we went all tech. And then that made it, to answer your question, that made it really easy to hire technical people and to go deep in our tech and microservices and Dockers. And I mean, my team is very proud of that, and I am as well. But if I had to do it again, I would go the totally opposite way. And the reason is, one of the biggest challenges of building a personal CRM, if you'd like to call it, or a relationship copilot or relationship management app, is the fact that we get reviews like, where have you been all my life? This is like, I've been looking for something like this for 30 years. Now, that's not necessarily a good review. That's great, but it means that people don't know how to look for us, or they don't even know they need us. So that's a very dangerous review. So, and that's a very dangerous space, because it's a space that people don't say, hey, I'm in sales, I need a CRM system. Here is the best CRMs out there. So people are not searching for this, which means you need to create awareness. And that's very expensive. So basically, what we started doing afterwards was understanding how we can create awareness around the space in a clever way and not by splashing marketing money. And we're doing many things around that we can discuss about. But going back to your question, what happened was we went straight into the tech, developing this platform, without understanding how are we going to go to market, who is looking for this,
who's your customer?
Who's my customer? I mean, and it was interesting because once I was pitching, because I was pitching to many, when I was pitching, of course, everyone was like, wow, does a thing like this exist? But I didn't understand the intricacies of like actually having me pitching like in front of so many users. So yeah. It got really hard. So my hurdle was not getting technical resource. Although today we obviously have a challenge, but we are very good at it. What my hurdle was understanding the go-to-market. I would have preferred if I did that earlier on. So it was a team full of engineers, and I wish we had the marketeers as well.